waka 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 waka. Waka 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 waka.
What is happening? Found my exit, back here with another video. Welcome. I hope you've been well, taking care of yourself and ripping into some packs of your own. Of course, having fun whilst doing so. Vending Machine Challenge, episode number 22. We head back to the Pop Attack Vending Machine. I heard that it was restocked, so I thought, why not go back there and see what we may be able to get into. So we'll roll on that footage right now of what we picked up, maybe a quick little food review off the back of that, and then we'll meet you back here for the packs. As we approach, we can see that the vending machine is beautifully stocked, jam-packed to the top, which is always great to see. Some beautiful options starting at that top left. We can see Twilight Masquerade, Paldea Evolved, a bunch of other good sets, all the way down to some beautiful choice Japanese packs. So we go ahead and we check the prices. As the last vending machine challenge, you know, we were very surprised. Japanese packs kind of came out and really won it for us in that one. So, you know, we gander the prices here and scroll back, but we all know that I cannot go past some Paldea Evolved, so that's what we're going to start with. That's what we're going to get, and a little bit of a food review in the video today. We went at lunchtime, so we grabbed a beautiful chicken burger from our chicken shop around the corner. If you're in Australia, you know chicken shops that do a good chicken burger are the go-to. Some beautiful peri-peri sauce on this, some melted cheese, a toasted bun, and of course you have to have it with a crispy potato scallop on the side. If you don't know what a potato scallop is, you are missing out. It is delicious and golden and beautiful. This is definitely a 4.5 wakas out of 5. Okay, so we are back. Many packs of Paldea Evolved. 15 to be precise. We'll throw a total up there in the corner and get into the rules, but we did get a fat stack of 15 Paldea Evolved, one by one from the machine. There was plenty of stock, probably 40 to 50 packs of Paldea Evolved in there, so I thought, let's give it a fair slog. Let's go back for some more punishment and get chasing that bloody magic carp. See if we can make it happen today in the video. But as you would have seen, I think slightly over $100. I think that was $6.95 a pack, which is Australian dollars, by the way, and actually pretty good compared to the current market price for Paldea Evolved. So I was all right with that. I was happy for a bit more punishment and to chase that elusive fish. But look, it ain't an FME video if we aren't cheating a little bit. So what we did was thought, let's get a round number and make it a square 20 packs and add in 5 additional at no cost to that total cheat packs. So we have the 5 additional cheat packs. You know what? Let's put them at the bottom facing the other way so that we know when we engage into our 5 additional cheat packs and see if they are the ones with the magic cup in there. So now, for those that aren't aware, the vending machine challenge is where we take a crisp $100 bill or the credit card to the nearest vending machine and we try to get into Profit Town to rip into some spicy packs. So we do have the team up we'll make. If we get 1 cent into profit, we will rip 3 of these 3 card packs of team up, chasing the dream and hoping that we get something spicy inside of that. Then if we do double our money and get that much into the green, we will be ripping the EX Power Keepers. Yes, I brought this in for the vending machine challenge. I thought if Paldea is going to go absolutely crazy and give us that magic carp today, we need to celebrate in fashion. And if we do get that magic carp, that would engage getting in that profit margin to where we need to be and ripping into an absolute banger of a vintage pack. We're talking gold stars. Now, to spice it up a little bit more, we will also have the randomly selected Pokemon that we'll be chasing in the video today that will trigger XY Breakpoint being ripped. So we'll quickly roll on that footage of the randomly selected Pokemon. Alright, the randomly selected Pokemon for the video today is going to be Magnemite. Is Magnemite in Paldea Evolved? Let's find out, then let's get chasing. Alright, Magnemite. Magnemite is a common in the set, so something that will be achievable to hit, in my opinion, through 20 packs. Fairly confident we'll be getting into that pack at minimum. So we'll throw Magnemite down there in the corner for us to chase as our randomly selected Pokemon for the video today. Enough of the rules, enough of everything. Let's get chasing. Let's tally up on that scoreboard and hope, just hope, that the fishing expedition on our midweek Wednesday is going to bring us a magic carp and not another stupid goldfish. You already know we're getting that goldfish, but look, if that is the case, give us the SIR, so at least we're tallying up that total and we're going to have some good points on the scoreboard should that happen. So Let's see if we can make it happen. All right, Mimikyu showing a little bit of love in the first. We don't mind. We take our Mimikyus, regardless of it not helping us on the scoreboard. How's everyone's week been? Happy hump day. I hope that you're getting through the week all right. I hope that you've had some luck of your own in whatever way, shape or form that may have come to you. I hope that you have had some luck, as we do. I didn't even watch in the first one, but our very second pack, we do snag a Magnemite. And that's already the chase Pokemon done. So we are at least ripping into a XY Breakpoint pack, chasing that secret rare Gyarados. And we get an illustration rare of one of the starters. It is the Sprigatito, probably my second favorite out of the starter illustration rares. I do like that Fuecoco in the shops, you know, in the trolley, having a little bit of fun. But that is a beautiful, beautiful illustration rare nonetheless, and definitely something deserving of a couple of points on the scoreboard. We'll throw it in the mantle. It is a beautiful hit, and it does deserve that. So not sure how much it's worth, but it is definitely worthy of the mantle. So look, second pack in, we've already ticked off the chase Pokemon and a few dollars and cents off of that scoreboard. So look, I'm happy with that. Illustration rare prices are still high at the moment, so that's good. That's good for us. That's good for us getting into some profit as we get a double banger in our next with the Ice Cube Head Penguin in the fridge. Illustration rare for another beautiful illustration rare. 3 packs in, 2 illustration rares. I hope we're not starting too strong too early here, and then we're going to go into a massive lull, because we know what this set can do to us. If you were there in the last vintage booster pack bounty hunt, you know how cool this set can be. But we do have a full art to go along with that illustration rare. I think the Sprigatito is more valuable, so we'll keep it in the mantle. But look, we take that. I don't know. 3 packs in, we've already probably knocked 20-30 bucks off that total, potentially, maybe more. I'm excited. I'm getting excited. A little bit of a headache on this Wednesday as we are filming this, you know. Work stresses being work stresses as they always are, but look, if we're going to conquer the headache with something, you know, a whole bunch of hits and us busting into profit, opening some team up, opening potentially an EX Power Keepers booster pack. Definitely not opening a booster box. Yeah, I mean, could we dare to dream? Traditionally, pull rates on Gold Stars is 1 in 72. So generally speaking, 1 in every 2 booster boxes, you would see a Gold Star in the EX era. Now, I did get it from a trusted source, but it is a loose EX era booster pack. So I never have high hopes when it comes to that, but EX era, very hard to weigh, very hard to do those types of things. Gold Stars can be found in light packs, so you always dare to dream. And EX Power Keepers has those OG evolutions. We're talking Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon Gold Stars. Some beautiful Gold Stars. So I don't even know why we're talking about it. We haven't even triggered that pack being opened yet, and it is a long mountain to climb, doubling our money and getting into profit, but I don't know. I'm hopeful. We got another illustration rare. It is definitely not the Magikarp, considering it's got an evolution there in the corner, but it is a Tyranitar. Bang! Oh my, double banger again. The Fortress EX shiny crown wearing Terraform full art into the biggest illustration rare we've got so far in the opening. I'm happy to say that. I know this is probably outside of the Magikarp and the Sleeping Raichu. I mean, it may, I haven't checked prices recently, but this may be tippy-toeing over that $100 mark. We're going to have to go to the video ref. Last time I checked, it was like a $60, $70 illustration rare, but then the market kind of went bonkers. So who knows? That could, you know, with all of this market manipulation going on, that could be up to 100 for all I know. That is incredible. 3 illustration rares, 2 full arts, 1 EX, and of course we triggered the chase Pokemon. I'm lost for words. Honestly, it's rare for me to be lost for words, but I'm lost for words. I would say we're in profit. And we're like 5 packs in. I need to do a check. They're our cheap packs. We're 6 packs in. We are officially 6 packs in, and I am willing to say I think we're already in profit. Wow. Wow. T-Tar illustration rare. Yeah, Sunday video. If you missed that, go ahead and check it out. We opened up one of those legendary Warriors boxes with a bunch of Sword and Shield choice packs in it. And we knocked it out of the park. We hit my personal favorite alt art from Astral Radiance. That's already a spoiler. If you do know the channel, you haven't seen the video, that probably gives it away what we hit, but it is a very underrated alt art in my opinion. It'd probably be in my top 5, if not top 10 alt arts from the Sword and Shield era in totality. So, and that's a big claim considering, you know, you've got like Evolving Skies, you've got Fusion Strike, you've got some incredible sets with incredible alt arts in them. But yeah, that's how high I rate that alt art. So that's, yeah, a little bit of info for those that have not seen the video. That was our Sunday video. We definitely were lucky in that one, as you always are. If you ever hit a good alt art from Sword and Shield, you're lucky, right? You're lucky. Pull rates are tough. So that luck could be continuing today into this Wednesday video. And, you know, we're well and truly on track to doubling our money and potentially opening one of the craziest EX era booster packs in the video today. It could happen. Today could be the day. On the weekend, we will be doing a live. I think in that live, we're going to do the vintage set of the month for Fossil and our members giveaways in that live. So I'm going to be adding a bunch more to give away for those winners, for your patience. So if you have not guessed already and you know who you think it is, there have been plenty of clues earlier in the month around what the randomly selected Pokemon from Fossil was. So if you have not put it in, if you have not guessed it, we're going to be going hard when that giveaway happens this weekend. Plus a lot of other announcements in the live. Plenty of things that I have probably not had the time to deliver on that I will hopefully in the coming days. But yeah, you want to see that. We're going to do a bit of a journey together live. So with that set, you know, I know there's pre-release at the moment, people getting their hands on the product before it's released. I'm not doing that. I think I'll rip into some battle partners to celebrate Journey together. And let's chase the big hits in Japanese to celebrate, you know, it coming out on the 28th here in Australia. I don't know if that's probably global, as we got another Magnemite just to make sure. Yeah, so we're going to do that in the live. I think we'll open a bunch of battle partners, maybe some other stuff. And yeah, I think we also get the last names that are needed aligned to some sets for the Champions of Champions tournament, so we can put a date in the calendar for that. Potentially a live the week after, or potentially we just do the next Silver Summit mystery box giveaway in that live. But you know, it's one that hopefully you won't miss, one that hopefully we'll see you there for, and we can rip into some cool stuff. Okay, we've gone in a bit of a dry patch here that is kind of to be expected considering the heat that we did get so far. We got 2 more packs out of our regulation packs, and then our 5 cheap packs to help us get some additional sauce on top of that meat pie. So yeah, let's do it. All right, last 2 of regulation packs of Paldea Evolved. Come on, let's get back into the winner's circle with some hits here. We want to see it. Super Rod into a magic. That would have been pretty cool. Calling the Super Rod into the magic carp. That would have been cool. All right. 3 illustration rares, 2 spicy illustration rares, 1 really spicy, I guess. Could we add another big illustration rare to it? Maybe an SIR if we could be so lucky. A big SIR would definitely help us in that points total, not points total, but in the dollar value total. But it is another dud pack there. So we do engage our 5 additional cheap packs to get us the rest of the way to whatever we need to hit. You guys know, I don't know. The tally's up there in the corner. If I'm going to make a guesstimation now, let's have a laugh. Let's have a laugh at my expense. I'm going to say that we are $15 or $20 into the green. That's my guess. $15 to $20 into the green. Have a laugh at me if I'm way off. As I said, have not checked the prices recently outside of the top hits for the vintage booster pack bounty hunts. So yeah, it's always those third and fourth hits. Tyranitar's a difficult one because that could be over $100 already, which would probably mean that my guess is way off, or it might still be around that 60-70 bucks and I'm also way off in the other direction. But look, let's focus up. Let's channel that energy and let's get through these 4 last cheat packs and pull something banger to get us into an EX Power Keepers booster pack. But look, at worst, we are ripping into those team up packs and we are ripping into the XY Breakpoint. Unless I'm wildly wrong with the price, I'm fairly confident that we are at least in the green. All right, come on, Magikarp, channel the Magikarp for us. Be here right now, Sprigatito, and we have the belly full art, the belly boy, the belly bolt EX full art. Right, for a couple more dollars, that can't be a very expensive card, but 3 more packs, a hope, a dream. Could we see an SIR? Could we see another illustration rare from, 20 packs, from 17 packs thus far? We've done pretty well. We've done pretty well. Considering a booster box sometimes only has 3 illustration rares, sometimes 4, we are doing pretty well. These packs probably did come from a booster box, potentially just from ETBs or other Paldea Evolved products, but it's good to see that at least we've seen a good amount of hits. It's always welcomed. It's always welcomed. All right. Second last pack of Paldea Evolved. Could we see something? Could we see something right here, right now? No and no. Last pack magic. Last pack magic. Give us if you're not going to give us that Magikarp, give us like a Sleepy Raichu to pretty much, like, that could get us there. The Sleepy Raichu could get us there. A big SIR could get us there. The Iono. I don't know. Knowing our luck, it's going to be a Goldfish in the last pack, but let's find out together before we get into our chase packs, or before we send it to the video ref to confirm where we are at on the scoreboard. It is not an illustration rare, I don't think. It is a reverse holo into another Spiritomb Reg holo. Look, I'm as I said, I'm guesstimating we're in the green, but we're not quite double our money to get into EX Power Keepers. Let me do a quick add up, then let's get into our chase packs. But a pretty good showing all in all from Paldea Evolved, and we did get that chase Pokemon. So okay, so we did a quick check, and it's not quite at the mark that I thought it would be. In my opinion, there's still room to move on the price of this card. I think compared to other illustration rares, it's definitely, like, it's got Groudon vibes to it, right? With Groudon's like 140 plus now on the top hit from Paradox. So look, I think that it's got room to move. It was roughly like 75, I think, plus Australian. And then, these two were, this was a lot more than I thought it was. I think 25 bucks and like 28 bucks around the marks of that. So like between that, I think I wouldn't have been too far off with my estimations. But just checking the price of those 3, I know that we're in the green, but not quite at the level that we needed to be able to rip into EX Power Keepers. But that is fine. We take the chase packs that we did get into, and I mean, we could do it. We could see something magic out of a 3-card pack of Team Up. We have seen hits in these before. We got the Reg Latios and Latios tag team card last time we opened 3-card packs of Team Up. So we'll do that one second, but we'll start with the XY Breakpoint, where we know what it's all about in XY Breakpoint. It is very much all about that secret rare Gyarados. So let's get this out. Let's have a look. All right, we don't have the Gyarados artwork, but we'll throw the Gyarados, the big hits from the setup on the screen. There's plenty of different variants of the Mega Gyarados. Yeah. And the secret rare Gyarados, of course, being the chase. So look, let's get looking, a rift torn between worlds. Going all the way back. We're going all the way back to 2015, 2016, for XY Breakpoint. We have been fortunate in the past to be able to pull the secret rare Gyarados, but we would welcome it. We would welcome it again. We would always take another shot at another secret rare Gyarados. Could we be so lucky today to see that happen? So we'll go 3 to the front, being the XY era. Let's enjoy it. XY Breakpoint. We've got the Pokemon Catcher. We got the Special Energy, the Shelter, the Chikorita, the little portal opened up there. That's a cool artwork. That's cool artwork for a common. I don't mind that at all. We've got the Froakie, the Clefairy being chased in the woods by a Hypno. That's pretty cool. Another cool artwork. Hypno's just sent Clefairy reeling there. The Angry Growlithe. Alright, we got the Reverse Holo Slowbro. I was worried that that was going to be a rare, but it's not actually. That's cool. I don't mind that at all. There ain't nothing to it, but to do it, in the back, we do have the Drapion non-holo rare from XY Breakpoint. Look. It's not the hit we were chasing, but it's okay. It's okay. Because now we go to an even more brutal pull rate set with Team Up. Alright, let's get these out. Pop that off to the side. We've got 3 of the beautiful Gengar Mimikyu artwork, 3 card packs, 3 chances at absolute glory. We have done it before. We're not expecting it, but we will take it. We will take it. All right. Team Up. We'll throw the big hits up on the screen. This is an absolute huge set, Team Up here. So we'll throw the big hits on the screen from this set. But yeah, it is definitely topped off with that Lovebirds, Latios, and Latios tag team card. And then we do have a bunch of cool Gengar Mimikyus, a bunch of cool tag team alt arts. Any hit of any size, shape, or form in one of these packs will be more than welcomed. Chances are that we are going to get dusted, but look, we take those chances, we take that luck on a Wednesday. Opening a little bit of Team Up is always fun. We do have a reverse holo in this one, which is again not guaranteed, so you know, we take the reverse holo. We've got no choice, we have to, right? But let's go, second pack. Let's see if we can do it. All right. And again, a huge shout out to the GOAT, the channel GOAT Silver Summit for the XY Breakpoint and these Team Up packs. It is very much appreciated to be able to open this level of spiciness on a Wednesday, just as the casual profit packs. All right. Nothing. Oh, that's a pretty cool War Turtle. I'll have to put that one in a pile for Mr. Watto Rips there. But look, going into the last... Can we see something in episode 22 of the Vending Machine Challenge? Another profitable episode where we did get so lucky to bust into the green and open some spicy packs. And, you know, that's what we love. We love the opportunity to be able to do it. And look at the ultimate troll that is always seems to be happening for us. In this pack, we are getting trolled by the Magikarp that we are impossibly unable to pull from Paldea Evolved. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for rubbing it in. Thank you for rubbing it in, Magikarp. All right, can we get anything in the last here? Execute. And an Alolan Graveler from our last look. Episode 22 of the Vending Machine Challenge was a profitable one, a success. Some huge illustration rares there throughout the video. Some beautiful, beautiful artworks. But look, just to have the opportunity to rip into some of those chase packs and chase the big hits that are potential within those sets is enough for me. So thank you all for watching. Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already. And get ready for the live on the weekend. Can't wait to see you there. Take care.